Well, it's a story that made national headlines with video that's gone viral. An undocumented father of 3 Marines was arrested by DHS agents, is now being held at a detention facility in downtown Los Angeles.
Today, we're learning more about those 3 Marines and how they were actually able to find their dad. 48-year-old Narciso Barranco was taken into custody over the weekend. He was completing a job as a landscaper outside an IHOP. This video shows an agent pinning him down and repeatedly smacking him in the face as he tries to pull his right arm back behind him and handcuff him.
We are learning that Senator Alex Padilla and Santa Ana Congressman Lou Correa helped the Barranco family locate their father. His son, a Marine veteran, spoke to us yesterday about his father's condition.
He's still in the same clothes as when they got him. He still has blood on his shirt. He hasn't been able to wash his face because of the mace. It still burns his eyes. His shoulder still hurts.
DHS says the father assaulted agents with a weed whacker. His family denies that allegation. NBC4 reached out to the Marine Corps. They say they couldn't comment on personnel matters. They added Marines facing personal or family challenges have access to a range of support resources through the Marine Corps, including counseling and assistance programs designed to help them address such personal matters.
Joining us live right now is Santa Ana Congressman Lou Correa, who helped find the dad, Narciso Barranco. Congressman, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So many people impacted by the stories we're hearing these days, and no doubt in your position you hear so many stories. Why does this particular case resonate with you?
This is a sad story like every other one, but Narciso, the father, is not a criminal. He's been in this country for 25 years, not a traffic ticket, 3 sons that are U.S. Marine Corps, 3 sons that have taken an oath to defend this country, to give their life up for this country. And this is the treatment he's gotten from these agents. This is very sad. The president talked about criminals, people with orders of deportation, people that have been here less than 2 years. Clearly, a person with 25 years in this country does not fit into those categories. Why are we doing this? And sadly, this is not the only situation. There have been other Marines, other military personnel who have run into these immigration issues. We have, individuals that have served in the service that have now been deported as well. This is not a good situation for this great country.
We have heard from family members who say their loved ones have gotten lost in the system. Explain to us how you were able to locate this particular father.
Well, it was challenging because I'm also, as of Saturday, I have been precluded from looking into ICE detention facilities like other members of Congress. But we made a lot of phone calls. We talked to a lot of individuals in the system. And finally, we figured out that he was in Los Angeles. This morning, finally, the son Alejandro, former Marine Corps individual, was able to see the father, get him to sign some authorization papers so we can get an attorney to represent him. This individual deserves to be in the United States. I don't know why he was roughed up, beat up, maced with, that chemical. This is no way to treat a father of 3 Marines in the United States.
Congressman, you're talking about Alejandro. He's a Marine Corps vet.
Yes.
The 2 brothers are corporals. They are stationed at Camp Pendleton here in Southern California. You are in D.C. right now. Are you pushing for immigration reform? Do your GOP colleagues even know about a situation like this?
The word is getting out that these situations are happening. And interesting, today in Homeland Security Committee, I spoke to 2 of my Republican colleagues. And when I told them the facts of this case, they were shocked. They were appalled. And all of us agreed this is not what we want in America. And they began to share with me that they had similar stories in their areas. Florida, for example, a lot of good, hardworking immigrants now being rounded up, also affecting the local economies in Florida and other cities as well. So clearly, these roundups are not doing us any good in this country. And I just wish the president would focus on what he said. Go after criminals. Go after those individuals with orders of deportation. But individuals like this is not what America is about. This is not the way you reward a father who's had 3 of his children serve in the United States Marine Corps.
Well, with all due respect, these federal agents have been given their orders to carry out. How do you expect them to do their jobs here?
Well, I expect them to follow the Constitution, to approach individuals like human beings and ask for your status, not to tackle you, not to do what they did to a U.S. Senator like Alex Padilla. We do not deserve that kind of treatment. Why would you handcuff a member of the United States Senate? There is no reason for that kind of behavior. And by the way, it's not going to push us back. We as members of Congress are going to continue to do a job of representing our constituents, our communities, and oversight of the immigration system.
Congressman, what do you expect will happen with the dad at this point?
Well, we're hoping to God that he is released on bond, on his recognizance, and that he have his day in court, so to speak, so that he can make an argument that he deserves to stay in the United States. He's a law-abiding taxpayer. 3 of his children in the Marines. He deserves an opportunity to be in this country. 25 years in this nation, not a traffic ticket. Those are the kinds of immigrants America needs.
All right, we, of course, will stay on top of the story. Congressman Lou Correa, thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you for your interest.